How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on Black Friday 2023, and this video is for all of you guys following the channel, always up to date on everything. Obviously, it's an exciting time if you are trying to pick up a lot of games, pick up a lot of stuff. Again, with Black Friday, I always mention how it extends beyond what we cover in this channel. Toasters, vacuum cleaners, air fryers, some of the daily essentials that is a necessity in life. Sweatpants, sweatshirts, blankets, you guys get the idea. Basketball hoops, you name it, you can find a decent deal on it. However, I do want to prioritize the gaming talk. Obviously, most of you guys watching our channel are looking to pick up PS4, PS5 titles, maybe consoles, but I do want to give you guys some tips on how you can save the most money and just be as efficient as possible. Probably not spend unnecessary money like I have done throughout the years, because trust me, I've been down bad and impulse bought a lot of things. There are games that I legitimately bought all the way back in 2013 that are somewhere in my garage still sealed. That is not hyperbole, that is a legitimate truth. 2013, I would have still been in high school, and yeah, that's how down bad I could be. But want to go over 5 tips, and let's just get right into it. Important stuff to know, and obviously this can be expanded greatly upon. Maybe I will do another video like this, but tip number 1, buy physical if you can. Look, this is just the reality of Black Friday, and it's gonna be like this every year until the digital deals really catch up, but that has just not been the case. So how it generally works is the digital deals are usually at the upper tier of what the retailers are going to offer. So the various retailers, your Targets, your Walmarts, your Best Buys of the world, they're going to have various deals available, and some of the games are going to get beaten out by one another. Like Best Buy might have a better deal than Target on one game, Walmart might have a better deal than Best Buy on one game. You guys get the idea. And then generally speaking, Amazon will get the lowest price point of those games, and that'll be available at some point during the duration of the sale. That's why it's very advantageous to buy from Amazon if you just have your phone set notifications enabled. It's pretty easy to do so. The case with digital games is, yeah, there are going to be a lot of good deals. There's going to be a lot of quality stuff to pick up. However, generally speaking, the digital deals are going to take that upper tier price. So let's say Walmart, I'm just throwing out numbers here, random price points. Walmart has Resident Evil 4 on sale for $40, and Best Buy has Resident Evil 4 on sale for $30. Chances are the PlayStation Store is going to be closer to $40 than it is $30. That is probably going to be the case across the board. And Assassin's Creed Mirage, let's say Walmart has that for $30 and Best Buy has it for $40. Chances are PSN is going to have it closer to $40. So when you can pick and choose what spot you pick up your games from, or best case scenario, you're just a hawk on Amazon, you're gonna ultimately get better deals if you do buy physically. That is just gonna be the reality of the situation. That is gonna be the case probably every year. So keep that in mind, and if you do have a disc-based PS5, go that route. I know with digital gaming, you can make the option, you know, you can do some game sharing, nefarious things, but, you know, if you just gauge it one game to one game price point, physical will win out. Probably 99 out of 100 times. I was gonna say 9 out of 10 times. No, we gotta go with a bigger ratio than that. And that's especially true for the more expensive games. Once you get into the lower threshold of price points, like the $5 to $10 games, yeah, all day, go buy those digital if you want. But for the more expensive games, AC Mirage, Lords of the Fallen, games that recently came out, Lies of P, you know, Mortal Kombat 1, I can go on and on. So that is tip number 1. Tip number 2, if you're going to buy digital, take advantage of PSN credit deals. This is how you can get a little bit more mileage out of your digital purchases. Look, you've got Target offering $100 of PlayStation Store credit. Well, for $100, but you get a $15 gift card as well. Go buy a toaster with that. Newegg has readily got $100 PSN credit available for $90. Email delivery, it's super simple. You redeem it on your PlayStation Store wallet, and you're good to go. It is just very, very advantageous to go that route. Yeah, you might look at it as, hey, it's only a 10% savings, but it's money you were going to spend anyway, and it's stacking a deal on top of a deal. That is an incredible position to be in terms of just free money. Who doesn't like free money? You know, you could take advantage of that and save money. And, you know, saving $10, that goes a long way during a Black Friday sale where, yes, you know, a lot of you guys are going to be looking at more expensive titles, your AC Mirages, your Lords of the Fallen, your Lies of P's of the world, but there's going to be a lot of great super cheap stuff that you might not have in your library to round out what is in your digital game library. So definitely take advantage of that. As of recording this video, Newegg has got an offer, $100 of PSN credit for $90. Go check that out. Target's got $100 with a $15 gift gift card for $100, but, you know, $15 gift card to buy some toaster or loaves of bread. You know, you can go a long way with $15 of Target credit. Number 3, this is, of course, the time to sign up for PlayStation Plus Essential, Premium, or Extra. There is no reason to be signing up for PlayStation Plus anytime outside of this, because you are getting a deal on PlayStation Plus. You can sign up for a year. As ridiculous as the Plus prices are, I mean, if you're gonna have an Essential subscription, if you're gonna have a Premium or Extra subscription, now's the time to get it. Now, obviously, you make up your mind on whether or not you see value in Plus Extra or Premium. Do you even need Plus Essential anymore? I talk to so many people these days that have just completely moved away from online gaming, which, yes, we always say online gaming should be free anyway, but Sony, Microsoft, they're all going to be greedy as hell when it comes to pay-to-play online because they realize it's a easy way to generate a lot of revenue. You look at how many millions of subscribers Sony has, they're not going to move away from pay-to-play online. It's just not gonna happen. Maybe Microsoft at some point will if they need to do something to really, you know, try to get some market share, but I don't even see them doing it because Microsoft is kind of in that position where they need to do something for market share. But nevertheless, this is the time to sign up for Plus Essential, Premium, or Extra. Look, I still think Plus Extra is a good value with the price increase. It's just my complaint with Plus Extra has always been, and I feel like you guys get this twisted, it used to be, what, $100 a year, and then the price went up. The value proposition has not gone up. You can still say that, hey, it's a decent deal, which, yeah, I agree with you. If you don't have a lot of PlayStation titles, if you're jumping into a PS5 or a PlayStation ecosystem for the first time, Extra's a great subscription service. But when the price went up, the value proposition did not go up at all. In fact, I would say the value proposition went down when you look at the game library rotations month to month. That is my major complaint. And PS Plus Premium, in my opinion, has just been an absolute scam, so, you know, take that for what you will. But Plus Extra, Horizon Forbidden West, Demon's Souls, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man oh no, wait, they pulled 2018. No, never mind on that. But Miles Morales is in there. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War 2018. I'm sure, you know, more recent titles like Ragnarok, GT7, Spider-Man 2 even, you know, a year, 16 months down the line, it's gonna get added. But Spider-Man 2, yeah, come on, guys, you guys should just buy that. I mean, that goes without saying. But this is the time to sign up for Plus Essential, Extra, or Premium. So definitely jump on those. Tip number 4, guys, and this one is a big one. Do not buy expensive titles that you aren't going to play in the immediate future. Now, expensive to one person is going to be different to another people. It's a subjective term, but anything above, let's say, $20 I would consider expensive. And yeah, this is me being cheap as hell. And why do I say that? Well, you might think a deal like Assassin's Creed Mirage, let's say Best Buy's got that for $30, and you pick it up from Amazon for $30. Let's just use Amazon as the gauge. $30 at Amazon. Oh, spicy deal for Assassin's Creed Mirage. It just came out. Let me go buy that. I'm not going to play it anytime in the near future, but throw it in the backlog, and I'll be chilling with AC Mirage in my backlog. Well, guys, Ubisoft games rocket down in price incredibly fast. So yeah, $30 for AC Mirage looks spicy now if that is going to be a deal available, but you know, if you don't turn around and play that game in the next 3 to 6 months, it is very, very likely that it's going to get even cheaper than $30 within that time period that you're not going to play the game anyway. Yes, it's a spicy deal in terms of it just came out and it's getting discounted, but if you're not going to play the game, you're not getting any actual value out of it. Guys, we buy games to ultimately play them. That is the idea. I know sometimes we get lost and twisted with this, especially with legitimately thousands of games in some of our backlogs. Like, that is not a stretch. There are probably over 1,000 games in my backlog when it comes to, if you look at every platform like Switch, Xbox, PC, and then PlayStation, of course. There's probably like close to 1,000 games that, like, obviously in different levels that I want to play, but over the years that I just picked up and didn't get around to, especially those smaller scale titles. But you get the idea, you know, and for the major games, like, okay, Lords of the Fallen, let's take that. $45 from Amazon sounds like a great deal, but if you're not going to get around to it in 3 to 6 months, like, it's going to get cheaper. Chances are it's going to get cheaper. So, you know, when it comes to buying stuff that's sub $10, yeah, all day, just go pick it up. Chances are that's not going to get cheaper. Once it hits that basement price, it kind of levels out at that basement price, and it doesn't get much cheaper than that. That's the case for a lot of games, but that basement price is usually like $5 to $10. It can go cheaper. Trust me, guys. Games can get cheaper. And Mirage, like, for example, I would say that game's basement price is probably $15. It's eventually going to get to $15, and even if it doesn't get a 15, if you buy for 30, it will get to 20 certainly within the next 6 months. I really do believe that. 20 to 25 at least. in the next 6 months. So that is something to very much be mindful of. You know, these games just get cheaper and cheaper, especially the recent releases, and that's where people tend to buy most of their stuff. When they see deals on games that are such recent releases that they're like, oh my god, dude, Lies of P, $35, I gotta get that. And like, yo, I've been there. That's why I am telling you guys this, because trust me, I have done all of this stuff. I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't do it and if it wasn't for personal experience. I'm just trying to get you guys to avoid making the mistakes that I make and eviscerating your wallet for no good reason. So that's tip number 4, and probably the most important tip on this list. Actually, number 5, you guys can say is the most important tip. Do not be afraid to just skip the whole thing. Look, I just talked about it, guys. Some of you guys, myself included, look, just sit down and look at your backlog for a second. So sit down and look at those open world games, those JRPGs, those games that are 50 to 70 hours long that you want to get to at some point. Is it necessary for you to expand on your backlog right now? For some of you it is. You're pretty good about getting all the new releases, playing them, and moving on. But some of you guys, you know, you have crazy backlogs. You have, you know, this thing called children that you got to take care of. You have like a 9-to-5 job and all this stuff, and you can't go through a backlog that quickly, and expanding it doesn't make a lot of sense. So for some of you guys, skipping the whole thing or limiting your purchases to just 1 or 2 titles, that might be the most advantageous way to go about things, because I know, and I see it in my comment section for our audience, like some of our backlogs are legitimately insane, and like, yo, I've already come to accept, like, I'm dying before I finish my backlog. Like, it's impossible. You see that early 2024 lineup? Like, bro, there's like 8 games that I need to play day 1 in early 2024. You think anything's happening to my backlog in that, you know, first 2 to 3 months of the year? Maybe for the first couple of weeks of January, but once like Tekken 8 and Grand Blue Fantasy and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth drops, oh my goodness, Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, like, it's over for my backlog. There's no chance that thing is surviving for a couple of months with those games coming out. So just keep that in mind. It's not a bad idea to just skip the whole damn thing, but if you are trying to expand your library, maybe you're getting a PlayStation for the first time, or, you know, you're getting a buddy on board and they're picking up a lot of stuff, make some recommendations for them. But if you already have a crazy backlog, not a bad idea to just skip the whole damn thing and, you know, go from there. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, I hope these tips do help you guys in ultimately making the best decisions for your financial capabilities. It's always a good idea to be a little bit selective, but it's also a good idea, you know, to pick up a lot of great stuff. And, yo, in the case of Assassin's Creed Mirage, I know a lot of people want to play that game. It's just they don't want to spend 50 bucks on it. Yo, if you find it for 30 and you plan on playing it by the end of the year, go buy it and pay 30 and play it by the end of the year. It's just, you know, if you're not going to play it for like 6 to 7 months, bro, it's going to get cheaper. So just keep that in mind. But that'll do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.